I've been held captive. Call 911. I've been held captive. Call 911.
Hi there, boys and girls.
Dave's a criminal.
What's going on, everybody? DJ Dr. Funkenstein here from Uncle Jam's Army on this one and the first official day of Uncle Jam's Army Day. And with my special guest here, co-founder. And if you ask me, he was the, how you say, the money man, okay? I got Mr. Alvon Woods in the house, okay? And we about to, you know, chit-chat for a moment and tell you some stories and tell you some stories what's coming up and everything, and you know how Uncle Jam's Army worked, how it was when it was before Uncle Jam's Army, when it was before Unique Dreams Entertainment. So everybody, just sit back and dig in the music that you're going to hear, the beginning and the end. I do not own the rights to it, but I do own this music. Alright, so you guys ready out there? Speaking for my on assignment, we ready? Welcome to the Uncle Jam's Army Talk Show. Let's do the damn thing. Ready, bro?
Let's do the damn thing.
Here we go. Here we go. Let me start it off like this.
All you inductees fall out here and form some common line. I want all of you young ladies to stick your chests out and get your hips to move, cause Uncle Jam wants you to join his army. Come on, y'all.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. It's been a long time, you guys. It's been a long time. And for you old schoolers out there, especially the ones that been coming to our Uncle Jam's Army dances, especially the ones that knew us as Unique Dreams Entertainment, man, I tell you, this is something else, and it is an honor for me to have the very first Uncle Jam's Army Talk Show on our day. Today, August 28th. I mean, not August, October
28th.
My bad, October 28th. And this time last year, wow, good doctor was getting ready for the Uncle Jam's Army reunion in memory of Roger Clayton. And the day before, on the 27th, we had just got our awards, but I wasn't there because
Me neither.
okay, because we was I had to take care of some business concerning my mom's. And I'm gonna tell you, right now I just got to introduce you to my special guest. He is the co-founder of Unique Dreams Entertainment at Uncle Jam's Army, everybody. I want everybody to sit back and want you to listen to this man, because I know a lot of you out there be wondering, you know, how did you guys do it? You know, what did we have to do and everything, you know, and all I can say is this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the one, the only, Mr. Alvon Woods. What's going on, Mr. Woods?
What's up, man?
There you go.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just a nice, easy Sunday day. That's about it.
Man, welcome to the lab. And even though, hey, everybody, this man has been here before, all these different changes I've been doing and everything, so, hey, he's at home, okay? Uncle Jam's Army Lab, okay? Man, so Chow.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something, man.
Something, sir.
You crazy, boy. For our listeners out there, man, tell them how it started before it became Unique Dreams Entertainment and Uncle Jam's Army. Everybody listen to this, because it's very interesting. Go ahead, Charles.
In the beginning, Roger had an idea to throw house parties and I thank Mr. Clayton for allowing his home to be the station of party animals in Harbor City area during that time. We was called Nighttime Players.
Yeah.
And we used to do house parties on 911 Storm Bryan in Harbor City.
Okay.
And that's where it began up until the time I left high school, graduated. I left for 2 years, came back, and so I got back, I get a phone call. You gotta turn it off, man. You disturbed me.
Go ahead. You crazy. Go ahead.
And he had an idea to do dances, which I had no clue what he was talking about doing dances. I'm used to doing house parties.
Okay.
So my mind is still on house parties. He wanted to do dances. Now, the reason why he wanted to do it, except for making money. Okay, now he had an idea.
Okay.
But he had no plan. We had no idea how to promote, how much to promote, what it costs to promote, the kind of quality people at our dances to compete with LSD, Made by Side, and the Z Cars.
Okay.
Those are the three that already had it off and running, doing dances, making their money, and their own crowd base, all this stuff. He had everything going on already.
Right.
So we on the ground looking up and trying to figure out how can we compete with these guys. We have an idea. There was somewhat of a concept. We had no plan on how to promote to get to that level. So we failed quite a bit for about a year trying to figure it out. We did try doing flyers. Apparently there wasn't enough flyers being passed out because we didn't have the crowd that we wanted.
Yeah.
And so during our struggles, we picked up Lonzo Williams, who was our first DJ from the Army, because he had mobile equipment.
Right. Big shout out to Lons.
First time I ever seen mobile equipment was in Lonzo's house. And I went to his house with Roger to meet him. And I went to the restroom. I looked back. I said, "What's this thing in the hallway?" That's a mobile unit. What it do? He said, "Play music." It works? Yeah, man, it works. I said, "Okay." So that's how Roger used him for our first decade own equipment.
Okay.
Okay. We gave it a shot a few times, and outcome wasn't good. And so there was this one day, I guess, Gia Martin, his brother, was going to do a dance, and he was going to hire Roger DJ. This Roger came to the idea of them joining forces because they had their own equipment also.
Okay.
And so that's how they got together. We couldn't use the same name, the Martin Brothers, Music Entertainment. They had abandoned that and come up with a name, and they thought about it for a while, and come Uncle Chan's Army. That's how I got started. Still,
Okay.
we had no clue how to promote. Get the crowd we wanted. We realized one day we need a crew. So Roger went out to the neighborhood and recruited guys in the neighborhood to pass out flyers and hang up posters.
Yeah, because he was all over the place. Yeah.
He, he kept it local. He was probably going way out, finding posters. He kept it local. Enough boys around the neighborhood to, carry the load.
Right.
That's when we got folks to hang up posters and pass out flyers. Now, as that went on, more folks started coming to the dances. And the breakout dance was December. They were doing a Christmas season of 1978. I know because I was working overtime at the post office, and I was sick. I couldn't come to the dance.
Okay.
So that was a breakout dance at Alpine Village, where they finally got the crowd they wanted, making the money they wanted at that point.
Okay.
And it went well. That's how the groundbreaking season right there when it actually took off. They stayed at Alpine Village for a little while, then they had to get a bigger place because we kind of outgrew Alpine Village.
Yeah, we was there. We was there all the time.
Started going to convention centers and
Veterans. Yep.
And when those got too small for us, sports arena.
Pretty much.
All the venues got too small. We had to go to sports. We had to go to sports arena now.
Yeah, because remember we was doing all those colleges too.
Right, and our fan base got larger and larger, and to the point where we had to get the sports arena because that's the only venue that we can find that can actually put everybody in it at one time without being crowded out. So that was in '83. We finally did that. Of course, I was gone by then because I just decided to focus on my work and my schooling. So, but they continue to grow. Even at the James Army, I was with Roger doing pizzazz nightclubs.
Okay.
DJing up there. And then we finished doing that, we started doing social reunions. And then those events, all the high school reunions. And then after that, I joined up with him at DJ Records. And from there we started doing Function to Junction dances, DJing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So me and him go a long way from high school until way into our adulthood. Because after doing Function to Junction dances, we had a club called Brown Sugar in the casino.
Okay.
We started working that.
Hold on a sec. We might have to do this over. But don't trip. Start back with what you call it? Nighttime play. I'll redo it. I'll redo it. Don't trip. Here we go. Just follow through with me. Okay, boys and girls. Man, I'm telling you. Man, this is believe it or not, everybody, this is the first official day of Uncle Jam's Army Day. I am DJ Dr. Funkenstein of Uncle Jam's Army, and I have a very special guest here. And I'm telling you, he was, what I really wanted to say, he was the backbone, believe it or not. But this man, he was never at the dances until at least an hour before it was over. Okay? And everybody was wondering, where's Woods at? Where Charles at? Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, what you about to hear is nothing but pure, honest to goodness history coming from one neighborhood. Okay? And I'm going to give you to Mr. Alvon Woods, my special guest. And I'm telling you, everybody, man was not only the backbone, but he is also a founding member of Unique Dreams Entertainment and Uncle Jam's Army. And he's going to take you on a little ride aboard his holy mothership on how it all started before it was Unique Dreams and Uncle Jam's Army. So, Mr. Woods, how you doing, sir?
I'm grand.
He said he grand, okay. He's grand, all right. And Charles, man, tell our listeners, man, you know, how'd this start, man? You know, because you know they got some people that be trying to say, man, how'd y'all do this, man? What did you all have to do and everything like that? Just give them a little taste, man, on what we had to do, okay? Go ahead.
Started in high school.
Okay.
I started high school, actually junior high school, but I got on board during high school. We were nighttime players doing dances out there in Harbor City. That's where it all began. Charging for the quarter to get to the dance, you know, went to the party.
Yeah, right.
Like that. So, let me give a shout out to Mr. Jordan Clayton for allowing us to use his house for the parties.
That's right.
He was always there doing the parties, so like it was unsupervised, it was supervised. You know, don't get it twisted.
Okay.
With no wild parties jumping off in his house.
Okay.
So,
you got that right, yeah.
it was clean fun, trust. So that went on, and when we graduated, I left for a couple of years and came back. And as I returned back to LA, I got a phone call one morning, and it was Roger on the phone asking me, what do I think about doing dances? I'm like, I didn't see that coming. What do you mean doing dances? I like doing house parties. Ain't no money in that. I mean, money doing dances.
Right.
So you know what you're doing? And Roger's famous quote, "It ain't that hard."
You say it ain't that hard.
That was his first lie. Anyway, as we started trying to do dances, man, this crap is hard, dude. We can't get the crowd. We gotta pass some more flyers. I said, I don't think that's it, but okay. So I passed out more flyers. We got a few more folks come to our little parties. And I'm like, something ain't working. Something we're not doing right. So we're here to learn from scratch how to promote an event. Well, anybody's help, guidance, or tips to help us out, we had to learn from trial and error. A lot of error, a lot of trials.
Okay.
See, folks don't see that part. Folks see the finished product. They didn't see all the blood, sweat, and tears we put into it to try to learn how to promote, to get folks to come to our events and give them a product that they can embrace and enjoy once they get there. So we had a concept, we had an idea, we didn't quite have the right plan laid out. And that took some time. It took about a year to get a clue on how to promote big enough to get a crowd we want, make a profit. So along our little journey, we picked up Lonzo Williams. He had the first mobile unit that we used in our dances.
Big shout out to Lons. Yeah.
And also, him and Roger shared duties at our dances. But one day, Gid Martin and his brother wanted to do dance, and they wanted to hire Roger to DJ for them, and they had equipment. So Roger suggested they get together and do dances together. That's how that formed. Called me on the phone, said, "Look, we're gonna do a dance, but we're gonna change the name from Unique Juice Entertainment to something else. So would you have mind? I'll get back to you." So about a week went by, and they came back to me, Uncle Jam's Army. I said, "The album?"
Yeah, when you say yeah.
I said, "Okay." So that's how Uncle Jam's Army got started, when they joined together to start doing parties. So we still haven't learned or had mastered promoting yet. So we still had to figure that out. So one day we decided, Roger figured out that we need more folks to pass out flyers and got posters. So he went and recruited in the neighborhood, all the guys in the neighborhood to help him out, put up posters, hanging out flyers and all that good stuff. So that's how the street team was created. A lot of neighborhood kids who were still in high school, getting ready to graduate, and they couldn't be out late, so we used them to hang up posters and pass out flyers during that period. As the crowd grew, our technique for promoting got sharper and sharper. We started using, besides the flyers and posters, we started using the radio.
Oh yeah.
And at first, the radio station had their own commercials for us, and Roger didn't like it. So Roger asked them, "Well, can we make our own commercials and bring you a tape?" I said, "Sure, bring the tape in. We'll check it out. And if we like it, we'll put it on the air for you."
Okay.
And that got us started on the radio. Once we hit the radio with the flyers and posters, that put us a step above everybody else who we were competing against, which is LSD, Bay 5 Side, and Z Cars. It put us a step above them because they weren't doing radio; they were doing posters and flyers. We hit the airwaves. It was a rap. You get to rap, whereas even K-Day was intrigued because the songs we were playing at the dances you didn't hear on the radio. That was our trump card. We played what's on the radio, but we'll mix in stuff you never heard before that was funky.
Okay.
So when folks started calling the radio station asking, "You had this song, I want to hear it," they were like, "Where'd you hear this song at?" Uncle Jam's Army Dance.
Uncle Jam's Army Dance. Yeah, because we was the first ones that was bringing out songs before K-Day.
Right.
Okay, and even me and Bleep, Sir Jam, we was going, how's he doing this?
And where did that song from?
Yeah.
I heard on the radio.
Okay.
Me and Roger was doing QC before the word QC was popular. We was doing Unique Dreams Entertainment. We used to go to record stores and find 12-inch records that we didn't know who they were. So go back to the house with these records at Roger's house in the living room or at the end right there. Play all these records, and the ones that sound good went to this stack, and one was booty went to the other stack. And so we took the ones that was booty back to the store and traded them in for other 12-inch records and came back and did the same thing over and over again for almost like 2 years. So we had all these unique records on the side here, played at the parties that folks never heard before. We had about 40 12 inches.
That's
on
right.
the side.
Yeah, just on the side.
And
yeah,
so
that's true.
when we go to the dances, we play music, popular music on the radio on a regular basis. Then we go kind of blend in the unique ones.
Okay.
And folks dancing, they stop and listen like, what the hell is that? And then we so damn tight, they continue to dance, right? So the song became a regular on the rotation, all the dances, everybody knew our music.
Right.
Technically our music. And when I went to everybody else play, it was Uncle Jam music. To the point where K-Day got intrigued and came down to find out what was going on. And that's when Greg Mack met Roger. And they got into a conversation like that. I don't know what it's all about, but get those. But it became that popular, whereas entertainers just come to our dances with their bodyguards back in the day. So, and also in a platform that was designed to promote DJs. So all the DJs we had along the way on the bigger and better things with their careers.
Okay.
You know, like DJ Pooh.
DJ Pooh, yeah.
Who orchestrated the Friday series.
Yep.
You know, him and Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah.
Yeah, Battle Cat doing this thing with Dre and Snoop.
Dre and Snoop, yeah.
Yeah. Bobcat doing this thing with Death Row Records.
Yep. Everybody went there, was going there.
Muffler went on to help produce L. Cool J, first 3 albums, you know, all that. So a lot of folks that was in our organization branched out to their own thing, was, you know, became real successful in that. And a lot of folks, well, I'm going to get this correct right now, that ISC was not part of Uncle Jim's Army, but he came to our dances on a regular basis. I mean, a few times we had a club called La Cliché on Washington Boulevard.
Used to be called Tigers, yeah.
Yeah, he used to try to come up there and get the mic, the rap, and Roger's like, no, man, no, man.
Yeah,
no, man.
Let me get on the mic.
Can't get the mic, dude.
Yeah, because everybody used to say, man, was it Ice-T what you got? Ice-T was not an Uncle Jam's Army member, but he was always there when we gave a dance. And he always, let me get on the mic, man. Let me get on the mic.
That's why I hear our name being shout out by most rappers who came to our dances, like Dub C. You know, he's come to our dances back in the day. He always give a shout out in the music, you know, Uncle Jam's Army. He always give a shout out to us. We was known from East Coast to West Coast. We were the first one to brought rap to the West Coast live.
That's right. That's right. And I must say this, and you know this too, that we were the only ones to bring Run DMC. Mm-hmm. We were the first to bring Run DMC. And Lonzo, we love you, bruh. But I remember Lonzo saying that he was the first one to say that he was the one that brought Run DMC. And that's not true. Because the real was, we did it, and that was at Pasadena Civic Auditorium.
Right.
Yeah, Pasadena Civic. That was when they first landed on the West Coast.
Right.
Okay, and that blew me away, man. I was like, you mean to tell me we got it like this?
Well, it also created a pipeline to record companies and producers to focus on the West Coast as far as new talent. Rappers are more or less. So in the beginning there was no pipeline for rappers on the West Coast to get into the industry, but when we started bringing it out here to our territory, that created a relationship, I should just say, help the West Coast rappers get on board and elevate.
Right.
So I'm just gonna have a lot to do with hip hop. That's what they call us pioneers, because we did a lot of things to promote hip hop on the West Coast by using the East Coast talent to come to the West Coast and perform live. And Roger created a bond to open up avenues for the West Coast rappers to get involved in the industry and elevate their game. So he did a lot of things folks don't know, because he don't talk about it that much to the public. He kind of kept that to himself. To pretty much he was focused on, you know, connecting everybody.
Right.
But those were fun times. I remember that quite well. And when Uncle Jam's kind of died out because the music changed from fun rap to gangster rap, and a lot of violence started taking place at the dances, to the point where we had to cut it down and cut it out because of the different vibe they were getting at dances from the gangster music. So we had to, for everybody's safety, we kind of had to tone it down and shut it down. But we went on from there to DJ at Pizzazz and Marina Del Rey, and also we DJ for social reunions, for the black high school reunions. We did it. And then during that time, we opened a record shop on Western Slauson that also helped promote West Coast rappers also. And from there he opened a second record shop in Pomona, and I joined him on the third record shop in LA called DJ Records. And from there we started DJing our own dances called Funky the Junction.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after we did Funky the Junction, we went and rented out the space at the Hollow Park Casino with Brown Sugar That was that Big Mike's suggestion.
Okay.
Thank you very much. When that movie
Okay.
I just went on the ride. And he gave functions there for a while. Then from there he went to Western Hotel with Club Silk. I was with him the whole entire time, so it was like, yeah, I know it was work.
Okay.
We had fun on the way. That was fun. We kind of grew into everything from 15 years old all the way up to 40 something. We was doing our thing.
Yeah, it was, man, we had it going. We had it going. I mean, it was to the point to where me and Bleeps would just sit back after we get through doing our little show, and Roger, you know, we'll just sit back and look at this crowd, man. I mean, it was like, it felt like we were gods, okay? Gods of partying.
We were gods of the street.
In the streets too,
Of the streets.
Of the streets, and gods of partying.
Thus folks will wait until they see a post hung up by us
That's right.
and plan their week.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know this, but everybody, Roger introduced me to where it was two places where we had to do our posters and flyers.
Mm-hmm.
One was Dale Maynard's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, big shout out to Dale Maynard and Mr. Maynard himself, and off 110th in Maine,
111th in Maine.
111th in Maine, like that. And then the other one was Kobe's over there off of Pico.
Yeah.
And Roger and him used to get into it, man. I mean, they used to get into it so bad. The first thing we was thinking is, are we ever gonna come out this building with some posters? Okay, but we were the first ones to break out the neon posters, because people was talking about, man, every time we be at an intersection, man, and we'll turn either to the left or the right or even in front of us, they be like, bam, Uncle Jam's Army wants you.
I think where I got giddy at, I think we was on our way downtown, get some posters. When I was on the 110. So on the 110, as we approached King Boulevard, had a marquee at the sports arena. The marquee, it had us on a marquee, right?
Right.
I said, damn it, we in lights. We in lights.
Yep,
we arrived.
We have arrived.
We are big time now. We on the marquee at the sports arena. Get low of that.
Okay.
Ain't nobody ever done that before, ever in the city of LA. Had a dance on a marquee at the sports arena.
Okay. All right. Now if you could do that, you doing something. You are doing
Not
something.
the ice capades. Oh my God.
Now ain't no ice
It
capades.
was Uncle Dan's Army.
That's right. And when you say 10,000 people
Man.
on the dance floor,
For the sound system we had, man, it's like, are we doing a concert? Or what we doing here?
you had over like what, 13 amps.
32 speakers.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was the biggest. The second biggest sound system we used was Convention Center. Because if you can remember, everybody check this out. Trip off this story. We did a Convention Center. It was at the concert part 1 and part 2. Okay. And Edwin had hooked up with this Mexican fella.
Shout out to Edwin.
Big shout out to Edwin. Music people, hey, you know it.
DJ Reg, got you, boy.
DJ Reg.
Duke, got you, baby.
Dookie. All right. Dookie. All right. And he hooked up with this Mexican dude, and that's when Edwin sat me to the side and showed me all these different name brands. And it was Sherwin Vega, Sound Craftsman, and DBX, along with, the Technics 1200, the turntables and everything. And I just couldn't believe how he hooked up everything, because that was the night that we had 100 speakers, 25 each channel,
Right.
4 channels. Oh my God, it was like a spaceship of sound. And woo, man. And I got to give a big shout out to Miss Levada Bigelow, because she was the one that gave me that towel when I was sweating on the microphone. Man, I tell you. And that was one hell of a sound system. I mean, for a convention center, now sports arena, that was ridiculous, man.
It was over the top.
It was way over.
I was over the top myself. Like, do we need these speakers really? Really?
And when you think, and what got me was they were all on stage.
Yes, they were.
It wasn't like the way Edwin did it, where you have 25 here, 25 here on the other side, then way back somewhere else.
Right.
And he had it heavily taped on the rug with the wires and everything, you know. And he had you talking about like quadraphonic, you know, like serious. But with the sports arena, oh man, they sat up there and it was just coming at you. Right. It would just come straight at you, just straight sound. And when you look at it, because you got a picture of it, of Egypt and who is it? Arabian Prince? Mm-hmm. And they was on the turntables, and you could just see all the amps up in front. You know, you could see all the, oh man, I was like, this is just ridiculous. But we did it though. But we did
That's
it.
a wild time. It was not. It was wild times. It was fun. It was clean. The songs we played were clean.
Yeah.
Everybody had a good time. I mean, that's one time gangs actually united and had fun together without incidents.
Yeah, for a couple of hours. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember people used to come up to me and Bleeps as soon as we start, you know, messing around, because it was like, when we get there, Edwin already there, he's already jammed some sounds, and then Edwin would do this. All right, man, y'all go ahead. And boom, Bleeps to say, yo, Funk, man, check this out. And he'll jam something, and then I'm looking at the crowd, and all of a sudden everybody start get up and dance. Mm-hmm. So then I get on it, and then I'll blend in something with that, like, okay, still going, okay? And then as soon as we get through and Roger comes on, I noticed people was just coming up to us going, what was that song he was playing, man? I've never heard that. What was this, you know?
And that was got a unknown rappers, artists noticed and picked up our labels because of the fact that we were playing their songs. Nobody knew who they were. They called the radio station requesting a certain song to be heard. And they don't we don't have that. Where'd you hear that? It's Uncle Jam's Army Dance. Who's Uncle Jam's Army? So it was forced to our dancing because they're like trying to figure out who the heck are these guys here?
Right.
What are they playing over here? Folks are so crazy about they calling the station, blowing our phones up. So they had to come down themselves and see for themselves what was going on.
Okay. Yeah, because and then, oh man, I must say this. When you was talking about earlier about the radio commercials, okay, got to give a shout out to Lee Bailey Studios. Got to give a shout out to him, because if he ever hears this show, all I can say is this: Mr. Lee Bailey, thank you for letting us do that radio commercial on your in your studio. And when he was talking about his dog, he was just straight saying, that dog. And with his deep voice, man, he just have you crying laughing. But man, all the colleges we did.
Oh, I'm thinking about the Poster Wars. Our first initiation to Poster Wars was kind of confusing because we're trying to figure out where's our posters.
After we don't put them up?
Yes, where's our posters?
Oh, and we found, and we found out, it was either LSD or Z cars.
Yeah, and I'm like,
yep. And then Party Line Promotions tried to pop in it from Pasadena. They tried,
somebody's taking our stuff down, putting their stuff up. Something ain't right here. And so that we got into the money unexpectedly. We had to put up money for a new poster and flyer because we had to replace ours with theirs. Yeah. And vice versa. It was going back and forth. So a lot of money went into the posters because of the fact that we had the wars. That's how Roger got the whole with Kobe's, because he needed them posters, but he had the money for the posters. Right. Before, he needed it for me. Yeah. See what I'm saying? In the beginning, all the postal flyers came out. I was putting down for that, so to get it started. But it got so bad, the postal wars, man. It got so bad.
Oh yeah.
I had to finally kick in and help out because the fact that it got bad.
It was getting bad. I mean, if it was our time to hang up some posters and we see a Z Cars or LSD poster or a party line promotion, you know, and it's like our posters is gone. Oh, you can best believe we was snatching. We was seriously snatching. Okay.
And
it was getting worse. Yeah.
And a few times we had competition in the middle of the street behind those posters with the competition. Also, we had a few competitions. And that wasn't pretty either. So I'm like, man,
it was one at the playpen with me and Daryl. Yeah.
It is not supposed to be a war. We're out here doing the same thing you are, entertaining the masses, keep them off the streets, keep them out of trouble. That's the concept. So while we out here fighting, we're doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
But then it hit me. Reason why? Because we were the ones that was pulling in more. When you really do look at it, we was the ones that was pulling in.
That's true, but in other words, don't give your dancers the same that we give our dancers. Give yours a week or two later, and you get a crowd. But they didn't strategize right. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Because they always wanted to give the same day, the same
weekend as
that we doing. You know, and have everybody going, oh man, should I go to Uncle Jam?
Right.
Or should I go to LSD? And then if they go to LSD and come to find out it was bump, then they'll say, man, come on, man. You know, either they'll catch the last part of Uncle Jam's army, or they'll just kick it at LSD, talking about, man, I wish I was in Uncle Jam.
And all you do is plan another date and get a crowd over there with them. Because see, my thing is, back then, kids want to party.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're gonna go to clubs, so they want us to go to party. That's right. All it was, man. All you do is strategize and pick a day. If we have ours on the 12th, have us on a 19th or 26th.
Yeah, have it like a week or two ahead.
Right.
You know.
And you get the same crowd we get because they want to party.
Thank you. Okay. And don't forget the playpen.
I do want to forget the playpen. I'll say it again.
What you say you want to
forget the playpen.
Ladies and gentlemen, to all you listeners out there, this playpen that we had on Stocker and Crenshaw, let me tell you, okay, believe it or not, we actually had parents come to our dance and will get on the microphone and will straight say, your daddy is here, you need to come home right now. Oh man, I mean, they was just straight embarrassing their kids, okay? We had them coming out of the woodworks.
But one night I was there.
Wow.
Egypt had the crowd so mesmerized, and he's talking.
Big shout out to Egypt.
He's talking, vulgar on the mic. Get girls all worked up.
Oh man.
So one night I was there. He had them so worked up. I said, Egypt, ask them to take off their clothes. He's like, huh? Ask them to take off their clothes.
Ask them to take off their clothes. See if they gonna do it. Oh man.
That's how much he had to mesmerize. Because if he did that, I'm quite sure they probably got undressed.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty much sure they would have got undressed.
And remember the chant we had?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't care what anybody say, listeners, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, the chant that we had, it was mostly done at Alpine Village. Okay, and Egypt, boy, every time he played Prince Head, it was on it. Woo! And for the ones that don't know about this chant, I'm gonna say it in the most nicest way possible, okay? So you can just get an idea on what everybody was saying as they were dancing, okay? When Prince said head, okay, the fellas would say S my D B, and the women after that will say L M A F. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, if you can understand what I just said, all right, you know what I'm talking about.
Egypt's fault.
And that was
Egypt's fault.
Oh man, and when they did it, it was loud.
Egypt was nasty, dude.
It was loud. Wait a minute. What got me was when they was doing it in dub. And Alpine came up to Roger right beside me and did this. Roger, that's wrong. You're not supposed to say nothing like that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Roger's like, man, that ain't me. That's Egypt.
That's Egypt.
That's Egypt.
Egypt's fault.
That's Egypt's fault.
He did all that.
Big shout out to Egypt, man, because he was just doing it.
Nasty.
Woo! All right, everybody, check this out. It's about time, since this is the Uncle Jam's Army Day, the very first one, official, okay? It's now time for the Uncle Jam's Army Groove Allegiance. Okay? Check this out.
Alright, all you inductees fall out here and form some common line. I want all of you young ladies stick your chests out, get your hips to move, cause Uncle Jam wants you to join his army. Come on, y'all.
And here's the Groove Allegiance. I groove allegiance to the flag of Unique Dreams Entertainment and Uncle Jam's Army, and to the republic for which it stands. We are one nation under a groove, indivisible, with the liberty to funk for all. God bless Chocolate City and its vanilla suburbs. Can y'all get to that? What? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I've been kidnapped. Call 911. This man here is unstable.
Man, okay, hey. Well, like I tell him, I never did say I was well. Damn it. Okay, man. Boy, but I'm gonna tell you, boy,
Good times, man.
very good times. Very good times. Oh, but I do want to give a couple of shout outs right quick to some very important people that got me started into music. And the first person I would like to give a shout out to is Mr. Lenny Hall. And Lenny Hall stayed on 109th and Hoover, and we went to elementary and junior high together and high school. And to his brother Roy that had that Pioneer system in the front room, boy, we used to kick it, boy, and just turn the sounds up, and his mother would shut the door, and we just be just listening to Ronnie Laws. We was listening to Ronnie Laws at the time and Roy Ayers. And wow, boy, big shout out to Lenny. Gotta give a shout out to Mr. Rodney Garner. Man, got to, because this man was next door to me, and he asked me 3 times to join Unique Dreams Entertainment, and that was my first real party I went to, and that was at Sojourner Truth.
He was my first recruit. Rodney was. We already had Renard. We already had Roger. So
Yeah,
I brought in Rodney.
You brought it, yeah, because we used to be at Rodney's house, and Rodney had nothing but albums all on the floor in the bedroom. Okay, and that's when I got hip to Brides of Funkenstein, Never Buy Texas from a Cowboy. And I was wondering, how come they don't play this on the radio? Okay, you know, and I mean, I'm not saying the bad parts of Brides, but it was a certain song, certain part on Never Buy Texas from a Cowboy where it was bumping, but they never played it on the radio.
That was our job.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the dancers, yes.
Okay, pretty much.
All the odd stuff and the unknown stuff, the dances that garnered our attention from the streets. Put like this. Everybody gave dances back in the day.
Right.
They play radio versions, everything. We have a group that's playing not only radio versions, but also unique songs that were bumping out this world.
Okay.
That's the draw right there.
True. And remember how we used to go to the other dances, like we wasn't giving no dances?
Right.
We would just get finished hanging posters, and they say, oh, yo, man, you know, Z-Card's giving a dance, or LSD, or Party Line, and we'll go and check them out. And we'll just see how the crowd is and everything. And me and Bleeps will sit up there and go, nah, it's like, it's not as as vibrant like when we do it.
And then speaking for Z cars, I'd like to give a shout out to Curtis Garrett. Rest in peace, my brother.
Oh yeah, Big Kurt. Yeah, rest in peace, Kurt. Yeah,
peace, man.
Wow. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Daryl Ellis, the Ellis family, the good Fred family, for giving me the opportunity to not only come and pick him up to go to school, but hey man, thank you for playing Parliament Funkadelic in the morning time while you was getting dressed. Thank you for playing Rufus and Shaka Khan. Thank you for playing Donaldberg and the Blackbirds, okay? Because it just stuck to me. It stuck to me all through junior high, and man, I'm telling you, a big shout out to the Ellis family.
And speaking of the Ellis family, they were also a branch of Uncle Jim's Army. They had a group called Joe Cool.
Joe Cool, that's right. Joe Cool.
They did all the pool parties and stuff in the neighborhood.
That's right.
Still do the same
And
parties.
still do it.
Yeah, still
Since
do it.
1980?
Yeah, 1980.
Since 1980.
Joe Cool, baby.
Now, since you brought that up, I heard that the next June, is supposed to be a football thing?
Sports night.
Sports night? Okay,
Yeah.
sports night. Okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, every year's a thing, but Joe Cool did their thing, back in the day also. So we had a few folks that they branched out, did their own thing, that worked on the Army for years. So shout out to Steve and Daryl Ellis on that one.
That's right. Big Steve! Oh, and don't forget Eric. Big E.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Big E. Yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out to some of the original members of Uncle Jam's Army on this.
You got a list?
I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna do it as best as I can, straight from the mind, okay? A DJ Dr. Funkenstein, all right? Man, I gotta give a shout out to Egypt, DJ Battlecat, DJ Bobcat, DJ Kid Cat from the Cali Cat Crew / Uncle Jam's Army, Chris the Glove Taylor, Vanity, man, I mean, the list, General Jeff, man, big shout out to General Jeff, to Edwin, to Bleeps, man, to Sir Jam. As far as we know, everybody is residing in Phoenix, Arizona, but we haven't heard from him. We hope all is well with the infamous Sir Jam, and that was my partner in crime, everybody. Got to give a big shout out to Mr. Alvon Woods here, because for one, he was the one that had to rewrite the true story about the first generation DJs, and I thank you for that, man. I thank you for that from the bottom of my heart, dude.
I was only there.
Yeah, but still,
I was only there.
yeah, but you put it out the way. You was like, how did you say? Give me an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me an hour, and I'll get back to you and you can reread it. And when I reread it, I was like, there you go, because the list goes on and on, everybody. But it's a lot of original members. I'm gonna say second generation DJs from Egypt to the Cali Cat Crew, and also DJ Silky D. Okay, and gotta give a shout out to Charmaine and Charlene.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Dave Broussard, Egypt's brother.
Yeah, Big Dave.
Who's an accomplished saxophone player. If you ever need somebody to play, do music for your parties,
yes.
Dave Broussard's your guy.
That's your man
He
right
can
there.
groove. Trust and believe. That boy can play.
That boy can play.
That boy can play.
Big shout out to Dave Broussard, man. Big D.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I want to give a shout out to my boys who I grew up with in Uncle John's Army, the Martin brothers, Gid and his brothers.
Gid,
Roger,
Greg.
the head man, Roger, because he put me in all his projects. He put me in all his projects from high school to 2002.
And don't forget the South Bay crew.
And South Bay
my
crew.
God.
Of course, Edwards crew.
Edwards crew, yep. Music people.
Yeah.
Man, from
DJ Red still doing his thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody. Now, I mean, give a shout out to Miss Adrian, the twins. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Sis, we love you. Hey, and I am just so honored to do this, man, because, hey, it's our day from the city of LA.
It's our day.
you know, it's our day, you know, and I'm just glad that I could do this, you know, to be the first to just do a talk show, man, you know, about us, you know, and who better to have it than the man, the Mr. Backbone himself.
Hey, play a song for me, man. Play a song for me. I want to hear,
That song I don't have.
You had one?
That song I don't have. I had it.
Let's bring it to you, man.
Yeah, no, that song I had it, but it was a bad copy.
I'll just bring it to you.
Yeah, it's a bad copy, man, because that don't even, it's not even in print no more.
Imagine that.
Yeah, okay, see everybody, that's how we were, okay?
The good thing about Roger, he'll find the song.
Oh, he'll find, yeah.
If it's in the United States, Belgium, Japan, the moon, he's gonna find the song.
He gonna find it, yeah.
You know, that's one thing he would do. If he had to find somebody with an album that was clean, he's gonna find it.
That's right. And I gotta give a big shout out to Roger for him just taking time out and just showing me stuff. Just like with Edwin, okay, and DJ Reg, okay, Reggie Reg, man, you know, thank you guys, man, for just giving, you know, me an opportunity to just you know, put my hands on equipment. You know, really. Yeah, you know. But man, you talking about
history.
Long history. I mean, well,
and it don't stop. We're not dead. We just got an education, raised kids.
Yeah, I don't have no kids.
still working. Some retired. Some still working. Well, we got busy along the way because, you know, this is called grown folk stuff.
Yep.
Took place along the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So we still around. You be hearing from us. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
And it ain't over till
it ain't over.
It ain't over. And it's one story I want to say this right quick. I'm gonna put it in short terms, and that was when it was on Christmas Eve on the corner of Avalon and Redondo Beach Boulevard. It was foggy that night, and we was getting ready to hang some posters. And what happened? We get pulled over by Carson Sheriffs.
Ooh-wee.
And it was me, the good doctor. It was Clint Jones and Sir Jam Bleeps. So when we get pulled over, man, instead of them taking us straight to the station, we had to follow along with this car chase and wound up with this dude that he barricaded himself in the house. And they got two German Shepherd dogs from the sheriff's canine unit, and they hopped over the fence and they pulled his butt out from up under the house. Okay, while we were handcuffed in the back seat, and them old Chevys, the little Chevy Malibus.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we was all cramped up in there. But then when we finally go through all the situation and everything, we get out of jail and stuff, here come the court situation. Okay? And everybody check this out. When we get to court, some of you heard this when I said this before, but some of you haven't, so the ones that haven't, y'all gonna trip off of this. We go to court, and all of a sudden, we hear this. Where's David Storms? I said, here, Your Honor. Where's Renee Williams? I said, here, Your Honor. Where's Clint Jones? Not here, Your Honor. Okay? Until this day, I'm wondering if that's still a bench warrant. Until up to that officer, woo! But anyway.
How many years ago then?
I know. But anyway, man, we get looking at the judge, right? And he had these big, like, Coke glasses on. And he looks at this paper and he says, wait a minute. And he started, giggling and stuff. He said, you guys get arrested for hanging posters for a dance? And me and Bleeps was looking at each other, right? And he said, gentlemen, do you know that it is a $500 fine or 6 months imprisonment for what you guys are doing? Me and Bleeps dummied up real quick. No, man, no. We didn't know that. We just trying to give people that, trying to let everybody know. info. We're trying to throw out the info. So he tore up the paper and he said, you guys get up on out of here, man. I don't even want to see y'all again. Okay? But guess who was the judge? Judge Joe Brown, you guys. True fact. Judge Joe Brown that you be seeing on TV, and the Judge Joe Brown that got arrested for him being drunk one night and he was cussing out some folks. Okay? That's right. It was Judge Joe Brown in his younger days. Okay?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man, Compton Court. Yep, that's right.
True, you're there, right?
Yeah, that was a trip, man. That was wild. That was something else. But I don't know if I ever told you that there's one part in the Uncle Jam's Army world that I'll never forget, and that was when I found out that my moms couldn't stand Roger. My mother could not stand Roger.
Well, that's that motherly vibe.
Yeah.
We never understood that kid growing up.
My mother could not. She couldn't stand Roger. And it was Labor Day Groove. Okay? And my mother and father had a meeting with me because they was wondering why we didn't get paid yet, but yet we was going all out wee hours of the night hanging posters.
I did pay you guys at the dance.
Yeah. I mean, but before that was before. Yeah. Okay.
I was the one paying you guys.
Yeah. So what my mother said was this. She said, "Okay, since you guys are doing this dance, if you do not come home with any money, your bags will be packed on the porch, and it is time for you to go."
Now, remember my face when after the dance? Remember my face at the dance? First time it ever happened. After the dance, he was counting money. He's like, said, "Charles, what's up? I'm gonna pay the workers. You mind using your share to pay them?" I want to so bad to say hell no, but I look at y'all's faces. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and pay him.
And then what tripped out was when Roger gave me mine, I couldn't wait to go home.
And show your mama, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't wait to go home. I couldn't wait to go home. Okay, and we finally get to the house after we had to go to Denny's, for breakfast and everything. We get to the house. Everybody check this out. Yeah, the good doctor went through this, all right? But, hey, I get home, and Pops and Moms, they wake up automatically early, okay? Next morning, and all of a sudden, my father was like, "Hey, boo, how was the dance?" I said, "Dad, it was off the chain," okay? So then, when I see my moms didn't even say good morning or anything. The first thing that came out of her mouth was this: "Did you get paid?" Okay, did you get paid? So then I played it off. I said, "Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Wait a minute. I just got in the house. Wait a minute." So I go in the room and I get all the money out and come back in the front room and sat on the couch right on the living room table. And I did this, everybody. I did this. I was like, 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 24. I just kept going for the longest, okay? And then, you notice how they say money will change people, will have people acting differently?
Yes.
Here go my father. "Daddy, I love you, man. You rest in peace." My father was like this: "Hey, boo, can I borrow a loan? Can I get a loan?" Okay? So what I did was, I had it was over $1,500. And what I did was I said, "Here, 500 for you, 500 for Moms." Boy, it was so quiet, like my father used to say, you could hear a rat piss on medicated cotton when they seen all that money. Okay?
Yeah.
Man, okay? And it was like, ooh-wee. It was like, all I just did was this. Okay?
But you was on your last straw though. You was on your way out the house.
Yeah, I was a show was.
Yeah. Packing everything.
Okay. And then wait there. But when I went back in the room again, shit was packed on the side of the wall.
Oh, she's ready for you.
She was ready.
She knew you wouldn't get paid.
She was ready.
Get paid.
Yeah, She was ready, boy. She was ready to do the one over, you know. Yeah.
I guess you were in a little bit lessy then, right?
No, man.
Yeah, man, with the boy back there, boy.
Yo, G, man, I need a room, boy.
Yeah. He gave you a room back then. He gave you a room.
Man, I tell you, boy. But I'm gonna tell you, everybody, we had some times. Pacifica Hotel by the 405. Now, do you remember the? Everybody, check this out. I'm gonna give you a quick example of what it felt like when you know you're on top, okay, but this is your first time seeing it with your own eyes on how you are on top. What had happened was this. If Mr. Woods can remember, we did I'm in Love Part 1 and Part 2, and it was with Z-Cars at the Pacifica, okay, before they tore it down.
Right.
And right after the dance was over with, and Roger and Curtis did, you know, the money bid and everything, and they went their way. Here go Roger, Uncle Jim's order. Meet us up in the room upstairs, you know, was it a 4th floor? Okay. Okay, so we get on the elevator, me and Bleeps, and all of a sudden, we open up, the door opens up on the 4th floor.
Always what? Girls.
Man, I'm telling you.
Girls.
And they were sitting Indian style on the floor.
Yeah.
They were sitting Indian style on the floor, everybody, I'm telling you. And all of a sudden, Bleeps did like this. I'll take you. I'll take you. You looking too mad, I can't take you. And then I'm doing, he's like, dang, go ahead, man. I was like, okay, I'll take you. Ooh, I like you. Nah, not you. Come on, y'all. And we go into the room. Why did Roger tell whoever was in the room, somebody that opened up the curtains, and you could just see all the, I guess what, Santa Monica, Culver City, and all that bit.
That's a view on there.
Yeah. And Roger's laying on the bed and everything, and he takes the strong box, the money box, and just empties it. And money went everywhere, all over the floor, everywhere, right? So he had Charmaine and Charlene, they was picking up the money and stuff. So Roger was kicking back and geared, you know, they was like, you know, like they big daddies, okay? And he was like, yo, Dad, here you go. Yo, Bleeps, here you go. Yo, there you go. You know, all like this. And I was like, wow. I said...
What he didn't know was, I had my own room.
See? That's what we're saying. See?
Let's dance early.
Uh-huh.
What I picked out at the dance. See, I was on my own little sector there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I know what I knew it was there because I walked past the girls into my room. But I know what happened after that because I just walked past everybody.
Okay.
But
Man,
I had my own little...
Yeah, so you had your own little thing. So you was away from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was away from everybody, but everybody else was acting like monkeys all up in my room.
Right. So I'm like,
man, it was wild. Okay.
I feel like this checkout time was 11 o'clock the next morning.
Yep.
I checked out at 11:59.
Okay.
Satisfied.
Okay, man, I'm telling you, everybody, I'm gonna tell you, you're not through hearing us, I'm telling you, because
it ain't over.
It ain't over. This is just the first day.
It ain't over.
This is just the first day, you guys. You know,
our reunion last year was off the chain too. The reunion was off the chain.
Oh.
The reunion was real nice.
We
had a fan base still, you know what I'm saying?
We still have, after all these years. The reunion
was off the chain.
30 years?
Yeah. 30 years. 30, yeah, 29, 30 years.
30
yeah,
at least? Yeah, you know, and
I also get that said, yeah, we should go to fan base. Say, yeah. So
Yeah, because I mean, from what the people that was coming in to the reunion, man, at the Savoy, that tripped me out, dude. I was like, wow, I'm back in Alpine again. I'm back in Alpine.
So next one we do, it has to be on that same level. We need some sponsors.
Big sponsors. Big sponsor. Well, I tell you one that was real cool, man, and they had, and their crew was real nice.
Okay.
And that was a Red Bull.
Well, you know what?
Red, to me, no. Now you may have known some people in Red Bull that I don't, but I'm gonna tell you, the people that I met through Red Bull, they was cool. They was cool to the tape.
They work well with Egypt. Egypt's project to do the reunion.
Right. Yeah.
Do Red Bull and work out details on how he's gonna pay everybody, how he's gonna get iced tea in town. He worked out with Red Bull. They complied. It worked out right for him. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put this on the air right now. Right now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna clear the air.
Go ahead.
How it was done, I wasn't comfortable with, because when I first saw the poster, if this is all DJs,
Oh, okay.
but not the folks who gave you all the platform to be where you are now. Okay. I don't like the fact that it left Roger's name off the thing. I understand why it was done, but it still should have been done that way. But nonetheless, when you do a reunion, you have to mention the folks who gave you the platform to get where you are.
That's right.
Or it's not a reunion
At all.
It's not part of history.
Period. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Egypt made a business move to do the reunion the way he wanted it done. I understand that. He did a good job. Ain't taking nothing from him on
Hell
that.
of a job, yeah.
But we do a reunion, you got to do the full history, not pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? By having the DJs only, when you have folks who give you that platform to begin with, should be involved in it also.
True that.
When
Yeah.
Roger gave reunions, he included everybody.
He included everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Let nobody out.
Yep. You know, and man, and I gotta give a shout out to the record parlor, because I wasn't even hip to the record parlor until Egypt.
Trying to foot.
Huh? What, record parlor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, man, I didn't even know about the record parlor, and I kept going to People Records, and the record parlor was just a block up and around the corner. And I said, what? And when Egypt hit me onto it, I was like,
You ever done a record pool with a foot?
no, I haven't. Nuh-uh.
Okay, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Foot was a catalyst too in all of DJ's success, because he supplied everything.
Oh, okay.
Music-wise.
Music-wise?
He brought the idea to have his own thing going to DJ Records. We had.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, boy. Well, I tell you, everybody, like I said, it ain't over, y'all. It's not over, okay? And me and Mr. Woods may have gray hair with him,
No,
but
he
it
got
ain't
gray
over.
hair.
Well, hey, you know.
Mine's silver.
Oh, there he go. Okay, the silver fox. Okay, look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I enjoy being here. Thanks for having me here as a guest.
Man,
like I said,
appreciate it, bro. You know,
it was Roger who put pressure on everybody to get things done.
That's right. Yep.
And cussed you out when you didn't get it done.
Yep.
With no problem.
Miss you, Raj. Love you, bro.
But he was
Peace.
he was the energy guy. He was the energy guy of the whole entire project. Anyway, he
was
made everybody job easy because he had all energy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did. And thank you to the Clayton family for letting us have meetings at the house.
No, thank you, Mr. George Clayton, for letting us use your car
That too.
to get around to different schools and promote his house parties.
Yep. That too.
Using his house for the house parties and being a chaperone for the house parties. I can go on with that. Man, he was the beginning. He was the root. Actually, George Clayton started off because he put in the time and tools we needed to get things going.
Right.
You know, but
right.
Shout out to him big time.
And I got to give a shout out. I want to be the first one to do this. Got to give a shout out to a very certain automobile that we were in.
The banana?
The banana mobile.
The banana?
The banana that was only on full 2 times during the whole period that we used the car, because it was always on empty.
He's on fumes, like.
But we was everywhere.
Yeah, most of the time he's on fumes, man. Riding on friendship. Riding on
Hey, man,
friendship.
who got $2, man? We gotta get some gas, man. And that $2 at that time took us everywhere.
But back then, gas was 95 cents a gallon.
That's right. Yeah.
$2 will get you around everywhere. $2 get you around everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I'm telling you, boy, I tell you, and until this day, man, I tell you, I sit back and I think about all those times, man. Ooh wait.
But the good thing is, it left a good taste in your mouth and a good history at the same time.
Right.
We were always admired by others who remember seeing you guys at the dances. He's always admired by Christian Bloods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
and you know,
and they also give shout outs on the rap records they produced and rapped on. We always got props.
Always got props. Big shout out to those that did it, that gave us props. Yep.
And they still give us props to this day.
To this day, yeah.
So
and if you say Uncle Jam's Army, look at their expressions.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
What?
Yeah.
Even Disco Daddy knows.
Okay.
First LA rapper.
Big shout out to Disco Daddy.
First LA established rapper was Disco Daddy.
Yeah. You know, man, I tell you, because we did the damn thing. Well, we did. Oh, I gotta give a shout out, because this was my very first time, and to the city of Los Angeles, to the city, my city, Charles City, okay, to the city of Los Angeles for even thinking about giving me an award. Okay, I mean really, because man, that blew me away.
Yeah, it was a long time coming, because we had established ground in LA years ago.
Years ago, man.
And the funny thing about it is, like, Gil would also contest the fact that we were just having fun ourselves. We had no idea what kind of impact was causing in the city. Little kids having fun.
Yeah, just having fun. Yeah.
Trying to outdo everybody else.
That's right.
We had no idea what kind of impact was put on the city until years later. Years later.
Yeah.
Before we realized what was going on. And we were still like, what?
Yeah, it's like, come on, you know, yeah. Man, I tell you, boy. Man, but big thank you to the city of Los Angeles. Oh, and before we go, I must say this. Mr. Woods might already know this.
I might.
If not, I'm going to say this, and I want everybody to know, because this was brought to my attention, okay? And I want everybody to be the first to hear this if you haven't heard it first. Next year, August the 3rd, place is supposed to be determined, so we got all until next year. Everybody, Uncle Jam's Army is about to get the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's supposed to be at the West Coast Hip Hop Awards, okay? And if everything goes right, you know, and everything, I can't wait, okay?
I'd like to find out if we're going to ever have a picnic again. We had one picnic when, before they tore down the sports arena. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I had something going on. I got everybody together for the last photo shoot documentary at the sports arena.
True. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? After that, they had a picnic at the same location. So we had another picnic. So we had to plan for that next year also.
Good idea, too. Hellify, yeah. Because that was the only one we did, huh?
Yes, sir.
That was the only one we did, man. And I liked it. That was
nice.
cool. That was
nice.
Real nice. You know, that was real nice. Okay, everybody, we're about to get up on out of here, and we hope that you enjoyed what you have just listened to about Uncle Jam's Army, about Unique Dreams Entertainment, about how it all started. I got to give a big thank you, man, to Mr. Alvon Woods. Charles, man, I appreciate you coming through, and I'm glad you are here, since me and you can say we were the first ones to do this on the official Uncle Jam's Army Day.
UJA for life, baby.
All day. Unique Dreams, you know it. So, speaking on behalf of My Circle, X-Men Studios, which is home to We Funk Radio Los Angeles, and The Lab, Wolfgang Productions, Uncle Jam's Army, EIN Radio, man, Technoforce Entertainment with Bobby, DJ XX7, Bill, we see you, Bill, okay, and the most quietest, the most secretive of all, Covert Entertainment and Soundworks, okay, Mafla and the boys, Big D, big shout out to you, homie, and everything. Okay, everybody, I am DJ Dr. Funkenstein, and hey, I must say this. You can walk a mile in my shoes, but you can't dance a step in my feet.